Alright, hello everybody, welcome to a new video. Today I'm doing my 1000 sub special Q&A. Currently it is October 5th, so if you put a question in after this date, it will probably not make it into the video unless I do a second recording if I get enough questions. So let's just go and get into it. This video is completely unscripted. I'm also recording it all on my MacBook. I'm ashamed of you all, first of all. What is this? Why did this happen? Why? Just why? There's like 100 messages that you guys put in here. So if I want to see the questions, I have to scroll through all of that. Let's start with a philosophical question. If you wear a sock inside out, is the entire universe except for you wearing it? No, it's in the question. You're wearing the sock. When will you play Fortnite with me? Never, I don't play Fortnite. What do you think of Tetris? Tetris is a really fun game. I played a lot of Tetris 99 when it came out, and I enjoyed it a lot. Someone is typing right now. Ruler's putting in a question as I'm recording the Q&A. That's perfect timing. Para, how long do you plan to make YouTube videos? For as long as making videos interests me. I don't have like a set time frame for my YouTube channel, but I don't know. I plan to kind of just keep going. If 3x plus 27 equals 288 divided by 4, find x, show all your work. See, this is a notebook. I'm about to do math. And yeah, there you go. There you go. There's the work. X is 15. Did all that in my head. I'm very good at math. How do you see the evolution of your channel as the years go by and you grow bigger on YouTube? I consider my YouTube channel to have happened in phases, or like eras, if you will. So you had like the Let's Play era, which lasted for a couple years. That was pretty fun. That was when I was first starting out. I was just doing the most basic content that I could, and I was having fun with it. And then there was like this transitional period between where I was still doing Let's Plays, but I was also experimenting with more highly edited content. And that lasted until probably mid-2019, when I really started to pull away from doing Let's Play content. And the current era that I think I'm in is the streaming and edited content era, since that's basically what I'm doing right now. So that's how I consider my channel to have evolved. What YouTuber inspired you to do YouTube? One of my first inspirations for my early content, which was Let's Plays. Obviously, the inspiration is different now, but Chugga Conroy, Kabanamani456, PK Sparks, and Sullypones those were some of the first like 4 YouTubers that I remember watching a lot. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed their content, and you can even see a little bit of like Chugga Conroy's inspiration, especially in the old Paper Mario series that I did, where I tried to have some informational graphics come up on screen. So that was an interesting experiment. I didn't do that ever again, but it was still fun to try out. Jose put in like 20 different questions, so I'll just pick some of them. What's your favorite season of the year? Fall, for sure. Fall is the best season. What are your favorite game genres? Real-time strategy, RPG to some extent, platformers. Those are probably 3 of my favorites. How do you feel about your channel? Pretty good about it right now. It's popping off, and I've gotten to meet a lot of new people lately especially. And so I don't know. I think I'm happy with it. I think it's doing good. Do you watch the Dream SMP? I don't watch a lot of the live streams, but I do watch some of the edited content that people make on it. What's your favorite hobby? Outside of YouTube, definitely playing real-time strategy games like Crusader Kings and Europa Universalis. And then, other than that, I don't know, just hanging out with friends. This is actually a question that I got twice. I'll put up the other time it was asked in editing. Are you planning on making any of your old series return? By this, I assume people are talking about my old Let's Play stuff. Like, I know specifically another person asked about the Minecraft series that have now been deleted, or Side Game Saturday, stuff like that. At the moment, I don't have any plans to. The closest I'm doing to Let's Play format is like my streams on Wednesdays, where I'm doing Super Paper Mario at the moment, and I've also done other Paper Mario games. People are putting in questions right now. Do they know I'm doing this? Because there's been more questions put in. But yeah, I don't really have any plans to do that at the moment. What is your credit card number? Now, you won't believe me if I say this, but it's 0123-4567-89101112-131. Who are the most cursed people on the Discord and live chat? Hoy Hoy is one of them for sure. Kana's one of them. Who else is really cursed sometimes? There's a lot of people. Like 3/4 of my usual chat is very cursed. There's no question about that. What do you think about Felbo? I think Felbo's an amazing creator. I would love to collaborate with him someday. It'd be really cool. At the moment, I don't think it's feasible, but you know, someday we might get a collaboration happening. Since everyone is asking weird and cursed questions, I'll ask something normal. If you hadn't gotten into Nintendo games, what do you think your channel would be about, or would you have a channel at all? I don't know. I probably wouldn't have a channel. I mean, there's a chance I would have still found interest in it and just done other content, but I just don't see that as being that likely. In your opinion, what's the best Splatoon weapon? Objectively, the best, like, especially if we're excluding kits, I think splatter shots are really powerful, and they're just really overall good weapons, and they do still have really good kits as well. I think H3 Nozzle Nose is one of the best main weapons in the game, just because it can kill so quickly, and it has a lot of range to work with in painting power. Would you pay your mods money if you could? Probably. I don't. I certainly wouldn't be opposed if that's what you're asking. But yeah, currently definitely can't afford to pay all the mods. we still appreciate them though. When am I getting my English muffins? Where's my pretzel bun with bacon bits? Can you pass me the salt? When can we get our pizza we were promised? Why does my school password contain OO? No to all of the questions. Kiss, marry, kill. JK, but in all seriousness, my question is, where do you plan on taking your channel? Will you bring any series back? So this was the other question that asked about bringing series back. I already answered that one. Where do you plan on taking your channel? At the moment, I'm planning on just doing more live streams and more edited content. I'm wanting to move into doing more edits. I'm experimenting with that in some of my upcoming, well, not really upcoming videos. They'll be out by the time this video's out. But I also want to work more on doing bigger collaborations. I've got a video in the works right now that's going to involve 4 people, which well, technically 3 people and me, but I've never collaborated with more than one person at a time on for something on my channel, and I want to try that out. I want to see if I can organize it, because frankly, that's been the biggest hurdle so far, has been finding 3 people that are all available at the same time and interested. But I think it's going to be a really good video when I'm finally able to get it done. If your content ever gets old for your viewers, will you change the content you make, or will you keep it the same? See, the thing is, I would hope it never gets old for you guys, because I figure making the content gets old for me first. It has to be obvious that every video is an experiment for me. I'm always wanting to try out something new. So this year especially, like every video has had something different to it. So back in January through March, I was working on the biggest project I've ever done for this channel, Quest for Pikmin 4. Those videos did amazingly. I'm so happy that they did. The one's almost at like 1,000 views. I was looking at it earlier today, and it's still gaining traction, and I'm really happy with how those videos turned out. Those are easily my favorite videos that I've made on the channel at the moment. And it was an experiment. I'd never spent 3 months and 100 hours. Like, that had to be 100 hours of work for those 2 videos. But they came out really good. I love those videos. And I think I had some good points there. There are, of course, things I would change if I were to go back and do it. But I think, you know, the few times I tried to add humor, I think was pretty good. In general, the videos were very informative. That was the goal of them. They weren't really meant to be comedic. But, you know, I don't think they were boring to watch either. So anyway, and then, like, throughout the year, you know, I've been experimenting with collaborations. I've been experimenting with doing more, like, switching up the format for my challenge videos, where I actually, like, go in post-recording and script out an entire explanation of what's going on, instead of just making a highlight reel of, like, 8 to 10 hours worth of content. So, yeah. Why did my headphones just turn off? Well, these are strictly aesthetic now. I hope the content gets boring for me before it gets boring for you guys to watch. How do you feel about me owning a pet lobster? I mean, I don't know if that's legal, but yeah, doesn't affect me. If I'm gonna ask a serious question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Lately I've been kind of struggling with, like, seeing where I'll be in the future, or like where I want to be in the future, I really don't have, I don't have much motivation to do anything outside of YouTube at the moment. I don't have any like goals in life or plans for even like a year in the future. I don't know where I'll be. I don't know where I'll be at the end of the year. Like that's the situation I'm in right now. So I don't know where I'll be in 5 years. Opinions on shrimps. Well, I'm from the south, so you know, seafood's pretty alright in general. Not my favorite type of food, but it's not bad. Fried shrimp is definitely better than grilled though. Para, what will you do the day you reach 1 million subscribers? Honestly, I'll probably be streaming. I'll probably stream. Like, I would like to catch that moment live. That would be cool. He will give us his credit card details. I already did that in this video, though. If I steal your credit card and buy merch with it, do you still get your money back? No. No, I don't. Not all of the proceeds from merch go to me. So you guys spend about... Oh god, do I remember my merch prices? So for a basic shirt, I should have worn one of my merch. Why was I dumb? Why am I wearing this thing? You know what? Hang on. It's not even in frame. There we go. It's the merch. It's merch. You can buy this. teespring.com/ParaChu or whatever the link is. It's in the description of every video. Anyway, yeah, so this is like, I think, $23, $22.99, $23.99, something around there. I don't remember all my prices, but basically Teespring takes about $16 of that, and I get about 6 to 7 back. So no, I would lose money if you did that. Para, why did you choose the name ParaChu for your channel? I've actually gotten this question a lot in this QnA announcement thing. So basically, I used to go under the screen name ParaTrupa201 when I was pretty well just on YouTube and wasn't really anywhere else on the internet. But a couple years down the line, and I'm actually starting to talk to people online, and having the name ParaTrupa201 is a mouthful and really dumb, and I didn't like the name. So I just up and decided that, you know what, I'm gonna change it. Para, because everyone called me Para. They just shortened it to that, and everyone still does. So I was like, okay, so the second part of the name doesn't matter as much. ParaChu, perfect. Going with that. Literally how it happened. Para, what do you believe to be the reason of your channel's ending someday? Probably just me finding interest in something else, or maybe some other form of content. I think that'd be the main reason for me quitting YouTube someday. Para, if you want to meet someone in your life other than family or friends, who would it be? Other Splatoon content creators, probably? Trying to think of people that I don't even consider like friends or acquaintances that I would want to meet. Maybe like members of the Failing Four, excluding Gigi, since he, I guess, counts as an acquaintance now. I don't know what situation that puts me in. Are you applying for monetization? I will be once I'm able to. I should be able to by the end of the year. Para, if you had one thing to not stream right now, what would it be? It's a weird question. Like, one thing that I just don't want to stream? There's not really any... Well, no, actually. Europa Universalis 4, probably. Or Crusader Kings. Either one, I just don't think would be good for stream. Like, it's not that I love the games, but I think it's much better for me to play that on my own time instead of playing it on stream. Para, do you think your viewers are capable of trolling you by unsubscribing from your channel the moment you reach 1,000 subs? Capable, yes, but I will either play into the meme or chastise you all for being completely unoriginal. Like, actually, probably the latter. Come up with a better way to troll me, because that's... I expect you guys to unsub the moment I reach 1,000 subs, because we all know it's going to be on stream. So... You guys need to find a different way to troll me. Maybe you troll me by, like, you troll me by subscribing more. That sounds like a good plan. Para, do you wish to be a really popular YouTuber or not? I think there's advantages to both, and I'm kind of just I'm willing to just kind of go along for the ride. I like where I am now because there's a real sense of community, and it won't be that way if I have like millions of subscribers, but at the same time, I would love to do YouTube full time. I could put a lot more time and effort into my videos, and I think that'd be really fun. Para, how many questions do you believe will be asked during the 1K Q&A? 1,000. And like half of them are just ParaChu gaming. Para, do you think one day you'll get tired, lazy, or bored of making YouTube videos? YouTube is pretty well the one thing that keeps me from being completely lazy and unmotivated to do anything, so probably not. Para, can you make a live stream without the help of others? What is that supposed to mean? I do like most of my live streams without other people. I don't. Are you talking about like the viewers or what do you mean by that? Because I do play off the chat a lot in my streams, but I don't know if that's what you mean. Para, do you think you will ever make money from YouTube videos? Eventually, I think I will. I mean, it's almost guaranteed. Technically, I have made money from YouTube videos. It's just not that much. It's been from merch and a few donations. Technically, I think my YouTube... Oh, well, I mean, my YouTube expenses have absolutely outweighed them if you consider my microphone and capture card and stuff like that. But even just, like, paying for art and editing and stuff like that has probably outweighed... It's very similar to what I've made. So I'm not really making money on YouTube. I'm not making a profit. If you could dye your hair any color, what would it be? Probably something that's a little, like, less obvious, like a darker shade of something, maybe like a green or a blue. I wouldn't want to have like bright, like neon hair or anything like that. It would be very dark. I also have extremely dark and thick hair, so dyeing my hair would be a pain anyway, because I would have to like fully bleach it first and then dye it. Para, do you think one day you will get too old for making YouTube videos? I don't think age is going to be an issue. I really don't see it working that way. That's one thing about like YouTube as a career as well. I don't think age matters that much when you're factoring into it. Like as long as you don't act like, you know, like depending on your age, you'll attract a different audience, sure. I think because I am a little bit younger than most of the community, I attract a younger audience. I also play a more family-friendly game, so my audience definitely represents that, but I don't think it's going to be like I hit like in my 50s and it's like, oh no, I can't do YouTube anymore, because there's no reason that I couldn't. Para, do you think your channel will overcome VIX one day? I assume you mean overtake in like subscriber count or viewer count, and honestly, I don't know. Proportionally, I think I am growing faster than Vic. Obviously, I'm not, like, numerically, I'm not gaining as many subs, but proportional to the size of my channel, I think I am gaining more. I don't remember. I could do the math if I wanted to look up Social Blade and stuff, but I might do that sometime. I'm kind of curious, actually. To answer the question, it's a hard maybe. I mean, either, like, how YouTube works is, like, either of our channels could just explode one day, and suddenly like we get a huge boost in popularity. So I mean, it's possible. I don't have an objective to have more subs than another YouTuber. So yeah, there's the answer. How do you think your popularity will ever become a problem in your life? Well, there are obvious downsides to it. A good example is someone like Call Me Carson, who just made a video recently talking about why he doesn't upload that much, among other things. He kind of did a little Q&A as well. But one of the questions he got asked was, like, how do you handle being out in public since you're so popular? And he said that, like getting recognized would be cool, but at the same time, like, it could be really awkward as well. And I don't know how I'd handle it. But as long as my channel just like keeps slowly growing, I think I can kind of work my way into every phase of popularity and be able to handle it that way. If you could only ask one question to your fans, what would it be? Why? Para, do you think you'll ever get your YouTube channel banned? Well, I did make a suicide joke recently, but I don't think that would get me banned off YouTube, though you never know. Maybe I'll say something edgy enough someday. Para, what do you plan to do once you reach 2,000 subs? We actually talked about this because I saw this question before. I think we're going to do a Q&A for the mods for that. People are still putting questions in. What the heck? I'll ask a generic question. Why did you decide to start streaming, and did you ever imagine you would make it this far? As far as why I decided to start streaming, it was just something new that I wanted to do. I just decided like, hey, that'd be an interesting thing to experiment with. Let's see if I enjoy it. And I did, obviously, because I've kept doing it for like we're nearing a year and a half of streaming now. Did you ever imagine you'd make it this far? I figured I would someday. Like, statistically, I would probably hit 1,000 subs at some point. I wasn't expecting it to be this quick, because like it was a really slow crawl up to like 100 subs. It took like 2 years, and then after I started streaming, it just kind of started blowing up to the point where I'm gaining like 150, 200 subs a month. Para, how cursed do you think your Discord is on a scale of 1 to 10? See, the chat is like an 8, Discord is a 10, 100%. What job would you invest in if your YouTube career flopped? At the moment, I'm most interested in history, though I don't know what I would do in a career in history. Because someone needed to leave this question. What was your favorite video you ever recorded, and which are the happiest with how it turned out? Favorite video I ever recorded? I don't know, because that implies like raw footage. I think that's just like highlight video type stuff. I don't know. I really don't know that one. Which are the happiest with how it turned out? I can confidently say Quest for Pikmin 4. That is my favorite video, like set of videos on my channel. How much do you wish people listen and just ask questions here? It's not that big of a deal. Until you get to the ParaChu's gaming thing. Meme question, Para, why does their hair look exactly like mine? It's the same color, length, thickness. It's pretty great. I honestly love my hair. I need to get a haircut. This is getting long, but I love it. I love it. Shout out for me, Win. Shout out to Hoi Hoi. What is your opinion on gills? No. We're not bringing this joke back. Does Bruno Mars is gay? I don't know. Does he? Are Pop-Tarts or ravioli? True or false? Wait, you asked the question and then asked true or false. So is the question true or false? Is the statement, are Pop-Tarts or ravioli, true or false? I'm going to say that the statement, are Pop-Tarts or ravioli, is false. Because it's grammatically incorrect. Who's your favorite mod and why is it me? This is a dangerous question and I refuse to answer it. French vanilla coffee or black coffee? I don't actually drink coffee. I've had it a couple times, but I don't enjoy coffee. If you had to be a type of produce, what would you be? This is a weird question. So most produce, I would want to go for something that has a decent shelf life, but I would also want to go for something that would be are we assuming the produce can feel pain? Because, like, if you retain that human quality of feeling pain, I would want to minimize that. So as an example, you take, like, well, at what point do you stop feeling pain then? Like, so if you take a lettuce, right? And you cut it, like you chop up lettuce entirely. What does your consciousness stay with? Does it stay with just the largest part of the lettuce or one of the random, like, little bits? Or is your consciousness with all of it? And then, like, if you're an apple, like, you have to go through being eaten first and then thrown in. And then, like, if your consciousness stays with the core, which it would have to, you would end up just in a landfill. So I guess your shelf life as an apple would be pretty good because you could decay. And I guess your consciousness would still stay. I'm thinking way too hard into this question. But there you go. I don't know. There's my answers. Whatever has longest shelf life and minimizes theoretical pain. Do you regret doing a Q&A? No. No, actually, surprisingly. Is there anyone here that knows you as the Wii Sports guy? I don't think so, actually. Wii Sports was analytically one of the least popular things I've ever done. Which, understandable. I don't have an issue with that in the slice. It's just a fact. It just analytically did not do well. It was a lot of fun to do, though. And I want to get back into that. I want to finish that. Did you know that ParaChu's is the ship name of Para X Pika? No. No, actually, no. What is your least favorite game that you've played so far? Mickey Speedway USA. Hands down. I want to do a stream on that one day. But I don't want to give you all motion sickness in the process. Do you have a girlfriend or no? I understand if you don't want to answer this. I'm fine with answering it. No, I do not have a girlfriend. I have never dated. Yeah. I had a crush on like one person in my life. Do you own a Porsche? No. Do you approve of this? Yes? I don't know how to feel about that. What do you think of the TVR Tuscan's design? I'm not a car person. I'm just not a car person. Your opinion on VTubers? Honestly, like, I don't have like an issue with them or anything. I don't think I would become one myself. But I understand the appeal, because I'm also someone who doesn't like to feature their face in content that much. Obviously, this is an exception, but, you know. Do you like the rear of this car? I'm not a car person. I'm not a car person. Question, what would you do if you could yeet yourself? Go to space. Oh, here we are. Yeah, alright. I think that's about it for these questions. New stuff has been put in. No, 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 no. Bad, 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 bad. Alright, well, let's go to the YouTube comments. What do you think of Minecraft Steve and Smash? I really don't care. I don't play Smash that much. I don't care what characters end up in it. I'm happy for all the people who wanted Steve, though. I know it sounds weird, but how old are you? I am 17. Wow, what a popular boy. Questions. First impressions of Hydra. For those of you who don't know, Hydra is a good friend of mine that I met through competitive Splatoon about 2 years ago. First impressions, he's very energetic. I think that was my first thing. Finally, sorry, I read question 1, then 4, then 3, then 2. When will you live off the blood from your thunder kills? Someday. It'll happen, trust me. Are you blind without glasses? Let's see. Perfect. Yep, now I can see the screen. Cool. Finally, what does YouTube mean to you personally? Cheesiness not allowed. Purpose. Is Chick-fil-A good? I don't really like Chick-fil-A that much, to be honest. Why did you start YouTube? Boredom. What is your favorite show when you were a baby? I don't know. I really don't know. What will you do for 1K? Hi. Alright, what is your favorite color? Green. If you had... Well, it's either like an emerald green or a cyan. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be? I don't know. Such a specific question. There's so many ways you can go with that. What is your favorite holiday? Probably Christmas? I don't know. I'm not that big on celebrating holidays. Who is Fortnite? Who is Fortnite? How is Fortnite? Why is Fortnite? Why is your upload schedule trash? Listen, I've been getting better at that, alright? I've been uploading more videos lately. My upload schedule was really bad over the summer due to some personal reasons that are in another video if you want to watch that. What do you think from a philosophical standpoint about suffering, death, the purpose in life, and the fact that life on this earth is basically meaningless? Yes, it is. How the frick did you get over 1 sub? The sub count went up to 2. What's your opinion on Animal Crossing? I'm not too big on it, personally. I understand why people like it. Not a game for me. What's the first thing you would buy with YouTube money once you get monetized? I would pay for art and video editing, probably. What's the worst weapon in Splatoon 2? Objectively speaking, Vanilla Undercover Brella. And yes, I do main Vanilla Undercover Brella. When will you admit that your beard is bigger than your brain? It's really not right now, though. Like, it's not... I haven't trimmed it in a while, but it's not that long, actually. What's your favorite meme? If it all can channel meme, probably it's not bullying if you lose. Back Like I Never Left blooper is also pretty good. It's only been used twice. It didn't really catch on, but it's really good. I gotta be at a premiere in 3 minutes. I'll have to stop this. Is Parabeard the greatest thing in man history? I like it. I like my beard. I'm starting to get stuff like here now, which is nice. I like it. It's gonna be great. Will you do a face reveal? No, never. Do you have games on your phone? A couple. I don't really play them though. Will you let me out of your basement? No. When is face reveal? Obviously, you're... Jesus, that's a lot. Oh, never mind. I understand. What weapon class do you think is the funnest, and which class are you best at? I think Brellas are the most fun. I'm best at shooters, though. What do you think of a 2D Splatoon spinoff? That'd be amazing. I would love to see a 2D Splatoon spinoff. There was one that Fantastic was playing. I don't remember the name of it, but it was pretty good. Who am I? You're Luca Woodward from 6 days ago. Is hazard level max in Salmon harder than X rank, or is both harder? I think X rank is harder because you have to work with teammates more against other teammates. I think X rank is less balanced. Grisco, I feel like you can just get good enough to carry your team. X rank, if you don't carry your team, you lose in a lot of cases. When are you gonna quit YouTube? I don't know. I don't know if I will. So that's all the questions, I guess. How long is this video going? 40 minutes. Have fun editing this, future me. You gotta take half the time off. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and thank you all so much for 1K subs. I said earlier in the video I knew I'd get here someday. I wasn't expecting it to be this soon, though. I'm recording this when I hit 900 subs because I've got weeks left before we hit 1,000. So, thank you all so much for the support. This sounds really cheesy, but I don't care. I don't care. Sue me. Don't actually. I don't have the money to afford getting sued and going to court. Anyway. Anyway, bye guys. Have a good whatever day, week, month, year, life.